And I am going live. Let's see now. Okay, I am live. Anyone out there? Hello. Calling Earth. Is anyone out there? Calling Earth. Hey, we got someone. Yeah, don't worry. I'll get my beard trimmed soon. Um, I'm thinking maybe next week I'll get it trimmed, but probably on next Saturday or something during the week. Maybe next week, get it trimmed up. So yeah, it's gonna get trimmed up. I'm gonna mention this a few times throughout the video, but I will be doing another live stream. At least I'll try. YouTube will has a rule where you can only do live streams once every 24 hours or so, or maybe say 24-hour period. But I will do it in. I think it would be about be 15 hours from now. So it's yeah, it would be like 15 hours from now. Um, so it's like 5 p.m. here right now. It'd be 8 a.m. here when I try it. So that's Eastern Daylight Time. So I will attempt that. I will attempt another live stream tomorrow morning uh, at 8 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. So that's in about 15 hours. But yeah, YouTube's got a rule about no, it's like one live stream in 24 hours per 24 hours. So um, I've squeezed them in within the 24-hour period before. But yeah, we'll try it. That way, people on their side of the world can hopefully tune in. Um, Anything in particular I did today? I've got my drama dolls, Daruma dolls. I'm gonna set up over there. You have to look at them every day to trying to be on my goal. My goals. I did do some exercise today. Gonna do some push-ups and some crunches after this later tonight, um, just to get a little more exercise in. I guess I got to train for the June push-up challenge. I don't know if I'll be able to do 133 full push-ups, but I can do at least 133 knee push-ups, and it does say to do what exercise you can do, because not everyone can do push-ups. So, and I'll probably do them in a public park too. So, hopefully, I can get someone to record me doing it. Um, if I can't get anyone to record me doing it in a public park, I'll probably have to set it up where I'm doing it. Um, like at the downstairs, the main floor of the apartment building, so that I can have it set up where it's recording me on the floor doing 133 regular push-ups, or at least knee push-ups. So that'd be set up for that. I got that new lighting in. As you can tell, I get the ring on my glasses. I'm not sure how to get rid of that, but uh, more editing tricks, I guess. I try and figure out how to do better thumbnails. But yeah, the thing about my goals is I've got a lot of, because I only work one part-time job. I have a lot of time available for working on goals. It's just I don't do it. That's the problem. I'm just too lazy, and that's why. Because lazy feels good. And you gotta make yourself not feel good. Basically, you gotta make yourself get used to being uncomfortable, and it's hard to do. It's like when one goal gets focused on another goal gets relaxed. Like my apartment's getting bad right now, and I need to pick up my apartment. When I do other goals, it takes away from my you know the goals I really need to work on, which is clean stuff. Well, my apartment's not necessarily dirty; it's just mostly cluttered. So it's mostly just picking stuff up and putting it away. That's mostly what I need to do right now. But I'm working forward to working towards that goal of uh, pushing it where I basically live on $60 a week. Today's Friday. Tuesday will be a 1 week countdown. So yeah, um, I don't really know what I should do with the money. I mean, I guess I can keep some things like the knives. Hey, Mike. I did look into vision boards. The only thing is, I'm not sure what my vision would be. The images associated with it. That's the thing. I don't really know how to associate the images with what I need to work with. It would take a lot of thought to do that. It would take a lot of thought to figure out the images. Um, but I do have the Daruma dolls, which are a visual aid. So, like I said, I don't know if there's a way to mail them to a Shinto shrine to have it ceremonially burned after I reach the goals. But yeah, uh, uh, but I actually have an interesting idea. Interesting fact is, I actually made my left eye stronger through exercising it. My left eye used to be weaker than my right eye, and through working with my left eye on my own, I actually made my left eye stronger than my right eye. So I'm actually interested in trying something to make my eyes stronger. Um, what I would do is go to like a Walmart, pay for an eye exam, and get like a little card or something with the signature of an optician that says, this is your rating or whatever, whatever the gradient is or whatever the term is. This is like 20 over or 21 over, for that eye. And they'll say that on the card, and I can say that now, and then 1 month later, I can show the same card and see if there's any difference, or a new card and see if there's any difference. Um, but that'd be very interesting to see the reaction on an optician's face if I actually got a significant improvement. Yeah, sometimes supplements can. I would believe it that sometimes in some people, supplements can help with different body parts. I mean, there can be vitamin deficiencies that can cause a problem, and supplements can fix that deficiency. So for some people, supplementation does affect, you know, performance. Um, for me, I mean, it may help a little bit, but I don't know how much it'll help because you just have bad eyesight, and my father has very bad eyesight too. Um, my mother actually has um, artificial lenses, so yeah, my mother actually has artificial lenses. So I guess I don't know if you call them prosthetics or implants but yeah, yeah, I believe it. But I would find it interesting if I can, improve my eyesight. No, I'm not saying that worked in everybody because it could be, weak muscles could be causing it in some cases, in which case exercising those muscles would fix it. But yeah, yeah, I can understand that, but you also have to consider. I mean, realistically, I could throughout the week spend 50 hours working on goals throughout the week. I have like 50 hours free time during the week, you know, and that's outside of things like um, Dungeons and Dragons and my appointments. Uh, outside of those, I still have like 50 hours or more free time a week to do whatever I want. So it's possible just because I only have one job. So it really, I could do it all. I just have to, like I said, avoid being lazy. Hi, boob boss. And yeah, it's like Dave, I can say, being lazy is it feels good, it feels comfortable. So that's the problem. So goals I'm working on currently. I'm really excited about. Just working towards 10,000 subscribers. Probably the one I'm looking forward to the most. No, it's actually a fedora. It's a fedora. Yeah, it's a fedora. They come in different shapes and different colors, but yeah, it's actually a fedora. Hmm. So I'm playing like the Save the I don't know if you saw that. How much exercise does it take? Reese's video I just did. Hi, Cassie. But the exercise video I just did with the Reese's. I'm playing on one of those a week. Um, as I gain stamina, work up to bringing other things like a bottle of Mountain Dew or thanks, Gwen. But yeah, burn off a bottle of Mountain Dew or burn off a bacon cheeseburger at Burger King. Um, for starters, I'd probably burn off something I'm commonly getting, which is diet Coke, bacon cheeseburger, and value fry. Um, totaling that up because it's like you would think that's pretty small. Well, it is small, but just to see how many actual like calories that is and see how much exercise it actually takes to burn that off, just to burn off that. So yeah, that's gonna be a big challenge. Probably looking at 410 calories or something like that, which is almost double I did today. So that will take a while. It took me like an hour to do that walking. Um, so it would be double that. But I'm probably gonna do a bottle of Mountain Dew next time. Um, because let's say, I mean, who drinks just one can of soda? You know what I mean? Who drinks just one can of soda? Not too many people. Uh, Drinking a bottle of soda would be more realistic. Um, I do have macros. I need to get back on my Fitness Pal, but there are macros on there. Yeah, more intense exercises would burn more calories. The problem is I don't have the cardiovascular endurance to keep going with those intense exercises. So I have to do a low intensity, stable, steady state exercise to actually burn it. Actually, I'm at 30. I am at 30. But yeah, as I keep walking, as I keep exercising, and what I'm going to be doing is pushing the point where I'm doing push-ups followed by crunches, followed by push-ups, followed by crunches. Keep doing those back to back. That way, it's resting in between which muscles get tired. I'm building up, cardiovascular endurance so that I can do more intensive exercises. So that's basically what the problem is. Is my strength is okay, um, but my cardiovascular endurance is very bad. So that's the main issue I have to work on. I can't actually run until I get down to 250, which is a bit of a struggle right now, because I need to change my habits. So once I get down to 250, I can run. I can jump rope a little bit, but I can't really run until I hit 250. Freeletics. Problem is, I don't have much room left on my phone. But yeah, doing that, burning the 210 cards for that Reese's really opened up my eyes as to how much exercise actually takes to burn off just a candy bar. Because it took me like an hour to just burn off that candy bar out of walking, and that was hard. And yeah, it was hard. But yeah, I did it. I did burn off that candy bar. I did burn off that Reese's. Honestly, I was ashamed. That's why. I was ashamed of how I was doing. I was ashamed. I admit, I was ashamed. But can I keep trying, figuring out how to exercise more, keep myself motivated. Get that Daruma doll now to get under 200 pounds. We have to look at that every day. You know, don't not just the face, but actually turn it around. And I'm gonna have it over here because I actually sleep on the couch over there. Yeah, have them facing me, so every night when I go to bed, they're facing me, so I have to look at them as I lie down, so that I have to just have a guilty conscience or a clean conscience every night. See which one I have. I have to either have a guilty conscience or a clean conscience, knowing I worked on those goals. So yeah. I'm going to go to the grocery store and pick up some uh, more protein shakes, just to get some dinner basically, and probably go over to Taco Bell just to get a diet soda and study because I'm studying Burmese. So that's the goal. Like I said, in that's one of my goals. Like I said in that videos is to speak Burmese. But I mean, of course, the question is when do you speak Burmese? Well, uh, I'm going to have to say when I can easily hold a conversation in Burmese. Um, reason why I'm actually watching all those Mr. Beast videos is I'm going to be honest with you guys. For tutors on Italki, the one thing is with what's going on in Myanmar, I don't know how Burmese tutors are uh, doing really well, doing right now their lessons. Um, there was actually one Myanmese tutor or teacher on YouTube I'm subscribed to. and she seems to be teaching. Um, if you want to get my phone, and I can do a post of what it is of her channel, but uh, yeah, I don't know how to do much about that, but yeah, I'm hoping to eventually you'd be able to hire a tutor, but it's tough right now, the situation. I don't know how the people outside the country are taking it. Really, probably not very well. Yeah, I know. I thought I figured out how to fix the lag, and I don't know what did it, but I thought I figured out how to do it, and it didn't work. Hey, Rage Talk. How come I don't want to learn Japanese? I mean, I just don't. I mean, I don't really know. It's just personal preference. I mean, it'd be cool and all, but I just don't. It's just me. I mean, it's just my personal desires. I don't really feel that strong to learn Japanese. I mean, it'd be cool, yeah, but I mean, it's kind of like I don't know, just yeah. There's actually there's a native, there's an indigenous language in Japan. The indigenous people speak Ainu, and I would speak Ainu, but or not Ainu, but um, that's another situation to deal with. But uh, sorry, it's getting depressing, but yeah, I don't really feel that strong of a desire to really learn Japanese. There are languages I would rather learn. Um, Demographically, I don't think there are too many Japanese people here. Um, there's actually a slightly upscale restaurant for Japanese, a Japanese restaurant that's kind of that direction near me. It's called Takaoka. It's actually my city's. No, actually, I'm not Miami's, but no, it's actually Fort Wayne's. I live in Fort Wayne. Fort Wayne's sister city, Takaoka. That's where the name came from, Takaoka, because Fort Wayne's sister city in Japan is Takaoka. It's that's just interesting. Actually, very recently, Fort Wayne did get a sister city in Myanmar. So, but no, I'm not Myanmarese. Um, hey, I did send in the DNA kit today, though. I went to the postal office and put it in the mail thing, so it's mailed. So hopefully, in 1 to 2 months, I will get a result from the test. Hopefully, 1 to 2 months, I'll get a result from my DNA heritage test and find out. I mean, I've got German and Dutch ancestry that I know of. I've heard I could possibly have Indigenous American ancestry, but I don't know if that's going to show up in my heritage test because there was a response from the provider that wouldn't show up. So and that's just because there's not a good sample size. But I don't know. It'd be very interesting. I have actually some occasion found a few red hairs in my beard, so I don't know, maybe Irish Scottish area. So if that happens, I can go around and the Austin Powers, and I can be either like, "Oh, gold member," or Doctor Evil. Yes, you are toyed like a toy girl. I can either do that, or I can be like, "Oh, oh yeah, let's get going." If I'm Scottish, I can do that, or if I Hey, Vagabond. So if I'm Scotch, I can do that. If I'm Dutch, I can be gold member. So yeah, I don't know. It's gold. There's I mean, I don't really know what if there's anything gold member made fun of with the Dutch people. I mean, other than maybe a very exaggerated accent, but I know he was actually a parody of the James Bond supervillain Goldfinger. So I don't know if it really made fun Dutch people at all, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not part extraterrestrial. That's a good. That's a good point. Actually, that's a good point. No, I actually have a real waifu, and then I actually have an imaginary girlfriend as well. Yeah, makes sense in my own head. That's always a perfect excuse. Whenever anyone's confused, it's like it makes sense in my own head. Perfect excuse. No, waifu as in the anime woman. You can look up waifu on Google search. You'll understand. Uh, but no, I don't. Yeah, vagabond. I can't. I don't think I'm really attractive enough to women as it is, and I mean, honestly, I've got 8 problems. No, they don't. Hi, darkness. But oh, hello, pretend story times. But no, I don't think. I was thinking of. Yeah, I don't think I'm quite really. I mean, I'm getting closer, but I've still got issues with cleanliness and whatnot. These are things I struggle with. And it would take a special woman um, to actually accept these faults about me. We live in a society where the image of a partner has been exaggerated. People think that you get the perfect partner and everybody's got faults. Like me, I care a lot. I'm dedicated. But I have a lot of basic life skills I struggle with. And yeah, I work on them every day, but I mean, realistically, in order for me to actually master them, I'm not sure what this is. I think, yep, that's a wolf. Um, but yeah, in order to actually just do these skills, it may take until I get to the con, hopefully in October 15th in Indianapolis. Hopefully, I'll be able to go to that one. But I mean, it may take until the end of the year until I learn all these get these skills down. Honestly, it may take until my birthday next year. I mean, it's going to take a while. It's these aren't things you learn overnight. That's the fact. Um, I mean, just think about children. It's like, do children learn these skills? How much may I have been making off YouTube again right now? It can go anywhere from outside of tips, of course, which are whenever. Um, it can go anywhere from like 22 cents to 78 cents a day. It really depends on ad impressions. It can go anywhere from 22 to 78, depends on ad impressions and how much per how much the ad impressions are paying. Do I use Fitbit? I don't have a Fitbit actually. Oh, hi Vagabond. That's interesting. Um, okay. So skills. Skills that I struggle with. Keeping up with my beard. Unfortunately, I'm doing better now, but brushing my teeth is a skill I struggle with. It's gross, but I'm admitting it, so I can work on it. Keeping my apartment clean. Keeping up on dishes. Which they're not getting bad. It's just need to keep them piling up. keeping up vacuuming my apartment, um, stuff like that. Keeping track of my appointments. I actually got the fedora at a local store called Stoners. Stuff like that, basic necessities. Keeping my car clean, keeping track of things I have to do for the car, keeping track of my bills because there's actually an agency that works with the housing with a disability that takes care of my bills right now. Although they seem to be helping me, they seem to want me to be more aware of where my money goes. So, um, yeah, there's actually a lot. Now, I will say, um, probably $40 of that expenditure, of the 60 I'm going to be doing for the test, so to speak, is $40 coming out of the budget. Is going to be from food stamps. So the other 20 is going to be from cash I get an allotment, and no, I don't have any hauntings actually. Thanks for saying Alex Dapper Vagabond, but I would use 20 of my spending money. So the others I'm going to save up and just put aside. It's probably going to have to go into a trust because, yeah, I know I will. I hope to inspire. It's going to be a hard struggle and it's going to take time. But the thing with you see, I have to put in the money in a trust because um, I've never been skiing. I'd have to put in a trust because the government actually limits how much money I can have. If I get too much money, I techno. If I get too much money, it will actually count against me, and I could lose insurance. I could literally lose all coverage for disability and stuff. So I have to instead put it into a trust. And what the trust does is basically what happens is, okay, let's say that for someone that doesn't have a disability that's just on Medicaid, that's not in a trust, that's doing a trust. What happens with that trust is, yeah, it's hard, isn't it? So basically, with the trust, what happens? Black pill can be real, but sometimes you can work with what you have. You have to really work harder. People have to work harder. So that's the only thing. Sometimes what you do with the trust is that money goes into that trust. You can take money out of the trust. Um, you have to take special steps to do it, and that goes to certain purchases, like a medical bill or getting a car. That will actually go to that purchase. You can do that, but if you die and you have kids, your kids don't get any of that money. That trust will go to the government. Now, me with the agency with helps them that which helps them with disability, they get the money instead of the government. That's the only way around it. Also, if you have a major purchase like a car or a home, they get that. Your kids don't get that. That's just how the U.S. government works. Well, Alex, I can understand where you're coming from. Um, you're going to have to work harder than a lot of people. That I'm sorry, but that's probably true. If you'll use, excuse me, I have to use the restroom. I'll be right back to you, Vagabond. All right, sorry about that. I'm back. Uh, yeah. Okay, so yeah, you just would have to probably work a lot harder than some people. And I'm not gonna say it won't take a long time. It may take a long time, but probably could get a woman. It's just, I mean, look at me. I've been trying this for like a year, so I am improving. People notice I'm improving, so it does pay off eventually, and you will see it pay off. Well, women care a lot about looks, but it depends on the woman. Some women will be enticed by looks and then leave eventually because the looks give up. Um, but looks do play a big factor. And you lurk with what you get. But um, there are a few women who, um, depending on what you do, you could make up for looks a little bit. I'm not gonna say it won't take. You won't have a limited selection because you will, but I'm just saying it's possible. But you you just have to work yourself a lot, and you'll have a more limited selection. But it's possible. We lost go of 2021, probably 190. Yeah, it's easier, but are you gonna want to be miserable? That's the question. You want to be miserable or happy? It's easier to be miserable. It's harder to be happy. So you have to make the decision. You want to be miserable and easy, or hard and happy? Because it's like you want to be happy or miserable. You have to make the decision. That's all there's to it. Making a decision. Mm. I try to be realistic and do figure out what's really going on and try to be. I tend to be more pessimistic, but I also try to be more realistic. Um, I do get mad, can get optimistic at times, but it really depends on how my bipolar is affecting me in the moment. It's whether I'm optimistic or pessimistic or realistic. Hi, Techno. I probably would be happy, honestly, because I would be a better weight. I would feel better physically, mentally. I'd be doing things proact. I would actually be doing things instead of sitting around, and that would be make me feel better. So I would actually feel better, honestly. Does India suck? I mean, I'm in Fort Wayne, which is, I mean, I'm not really a big partier, so I can't really say. I mean, I've heard people that party don't like Fort Wayne, but I'm not a partier, so I can't really say. It really depends on who it is. Probably, yeah. Uh, yeah, Greg, probably. Yeah, I do go to anime conventions. The problem is the ladies are with guys, so they're taken, or else they find me creepy enough that staying 30 feet away from them is enough for them to freak out. So they either think I'm ugly or are with boyfriends. So that's the only problem. You don't. It's not very likely you'll pick up a girl at a con. That's just they're too on guard because they don't know they're going to get hit on. So it's really actually really hard to pick up ladies at cons because they know they're going to get hit on, so their guards are up. So unless you are very physically attractive, it's not as likely, unfortunately. Ah, I see blank face. No, someone like me, I'm not 6 foot. I'm 5'9", 5'10", somewhere around there. Hopefully, I can get to 5'10" after I lose the weight and my back straightens up a little bit. But I'm not gonna be 6 foot, so I'm not gonna be a true Chad. I can be a lesser of a Chad, but I probably would be very popular with women. Um, I'll get to that in a sec. Uh, yeah, I'll get to that pretty soon. Story time next. Um, there are days it's above 30 cents, and there are days it's below 30 cents. But generally it's a little bit above that. It really depends on how many people are watching my videos. It depends on that, and it's really depending on the ad impressions and how much I'm making per ad impression. Um, per thousand actually, per thousand ad impressions is what they pay you at. Um, it's really per ad impression, but it's a rate per thousand. It's like this much per thousand ad impressions. Um, this is there. Okay, let me get back to it. Tried to speak to them. Costume mask. Okay, so actually, I was thinking of wearing my chicken head and the next con and carrying a sign that reads "Just picking up chicks," just for fun. Just walk around carrying a sign that says "Just picking up chicks." Wear a chicken head. So that's actually a big indicator because if a woman wants to come up and talk to me while I'm wearing that, that means we have a similar sense of humor. That's going to be a big opening gate. That's going to be like, okay, maybe that's someone to go for, you know, because that's like, okay, she shares my humor. That's probably because I'm tired all the time. I'm really tired all the time because of my PTSD, so that's part of the reason, probably. Well, I mean, if you want, it depends what you want. What's your dream? What is your uh, dream, blank boy? Yeah, but the dad look in my eyes is probably because I'm so tired all the time. Dreams the PTSD. I don't get the thing is you don't really get you have to prove you can't work. You have to prove you can't work, and that usually takes a really long legal process in order to get benefits. You have to get a lawyer usually and get argued and proven to a court system that you can't really work. For me, I'd get partial disability if possible, because I've actually had to quit jobs. So it shows I hopefully would get partial disability, but that might take 3 or 4 years, honestly. So I'm really hoping this YouTube career takes off so I can make money because it could take 3 to 4 years to get the disability in. Just because of all the paperwork and getting the lawyers and stuff, because it just takes forever. Anime? Well, what do you mean by that, Weiss? Would you go into more detail? No, techno, I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, well, you can learn a lot. You just have to commit. No, I wouldn't ask her to come back to her motel. I'd probably have to wing it, honestly. Um, just kind of chat with her and see if she's anywhere near Fort Wayne. Uh, I was diagnosed with Asperger's at the age of 16. That was in 2006. And well, it's now that been included with some other illnesses, mental illnesses, to become autism spectrum disorder. Booth. I'm making outside of tips, maybe $3, $4 a week on YouTube. Yeah, you don't make much when you're a small time YouTuber. Uh, I live in a 1 bedroom apartment, so I wouldn't really get a roommate here. Uh, get a wingman. I don't really have any wingman that can go with me. That's unfortunate. But I don't really have any when I would get a wingman to go with me there. Uh, let's see now. How much is your rent? 400 some a month, I believe. But subsidized, so I'm on Section A, I believe. Unfortunately, I won't be staying in Indianapolis too long. Is the problem. I've never heard of that, Greg. Mm, mm, mm. But yeah, I'm actually going to be. It's about 6 o'clock, so I will be doing a live stream in about 14 hours. At 8 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time tomorrow. So yeah, I'll do a live stream again tomorrow, assuming YouTube will let me. It has a rule about how often you can do live stream. So assuming it'll let me, I will do it. Hmm. I'm not sure what StreamYards are, honestly. But yeah, I'm going to actually be. Oh, hey Momo. Do you want me to give a shout out? Thank you, Momo. Do you guys want me to give a reference to that up and coming Mind Me's instructor on YouTube? I can do that in a post. Okay, I will. Um, I'll do that sometime after this stream. Actually, I'll do it before I leave my apartment tonight. Uh, Actually, I think those are Dragon Ball Z Heroes. I might Dragon Ball Z Super, the new series. I might get into that, but I mean, Dragon Ball Z may have come out at a time where I wasn't really into it. That's into anime, but I mean, I grew up around violence, so I was really sensitive to violence. So Dragon Ball Z being a fighting anime, it was kind of hard for me to watch, unfortunately. But I mean, I grew up in a home with violence, so it was kind of upsetting to me. That's just something I had to deal with. But honestly, I've learned you have to find if you're ever. I found if you ever need advice on things, you're gonna have to find the right person to give you advice on different things because different people will give you different advice, and you're going to have to find the person that will give you the right advice. And sometimes it's not what you want to hear, but what you need to hear. Like Well, Momo, um, that's if everyone needs advice sometimes. Everyone does, financial or whatever. No one has all the answers, unfortunately. Yeah, sometimes you do have to find your own way, but you do take advice as far as some things like how do I do this? Like if I don't know how to do something, you ask for like how do you do this? You find out. Like if there's a certain program, it's like ask people how you do it. You know what I mean? If it's available that you can learn how to do something from someone else, you can do that at times. Yeah, actually, that is true. It was my uh, regional director sent me to have a psyche eval because I talked about that at work. Sorry about that. I'll take a sip of this coffee. Which coffee will be on the list for food for the week when I do the uh, challenge. The not really challenge. This will be a lifestyle thing. With Anime World, it would vary a lot. Actually, I kind of imagined myself being reincarnated into one anime world after another. So just continually having the eternal life being perpetually reincarnated. Hey, Graham, are you the Graham I'm thinking of? Thanks, Graham. That would be nice. Yeah, that would be nice to be married. Also, it'd be really cool to have a harem. I admit, I would love a harem. No, Graham, then you're not the person I'm thinking of. I know someone whose last name is Graham. I know him personally, so. Am I Jewish? No, I am not Jewish. I am not Jewish. Hey, Soot. Um, so yeah, I'll probably be doing. Yeah, I'll try. Like I said, try for another live stream in like 14 hours at 8 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, so that the other side of the world, the other side of the world can hopefully tune in. It'd be cool to get in Japan because I found out um, Vesthuizen. I'm going to try that again. Vesthuizen. Yeah, hi. Hopefully Japan can see me because it's an hour ahead the next day of me. So daylight savings time. Harem, uh, a bunch of women basically committed to me. Uh, that would be nice. Yeah, real life, not in real life, IRL. In this world, it would be just one, but uh, it's fantasy, in anime world, that's something different, but in this world, just one. I mean, well, the thing is, Japan invaded China too, so Japan invaded a bunch of countries. It wasn't just Myanmar. So that's interesting. No, I don't want to get a haircut. If I get short hair, women get creeped out. So long hair is what I need to have. Or shave. I can shave my head, be bald. Um, I'm pre- I don't think Japan invaded Denmark. I'm pretty sure Japan didn't invade Denmark. Yeah. Um, I've seen Bossa Nova because Donatello in that '90s TMNT movie. But that movie was awesome. That movie was awesome. Actually, I will probably tan a bit this summer, just naturally. Okay, I got trolls. That's pretty sure you're trolling me now. I do know there was actually one battle between Japan and the U.S. that was actually over U.S. Soil. It was over the Aleutian Islands. It was a very minor battle, but the U.S. did capture a Japanese Zero, and they were able to restore it and learn how it flew. Before that, the Zero was a big problem for the U.S. soldiers because the U.S. Air Force because they didn't know how to deal with it. Um, but after they captured it and learned and restored it and learned how it flew, they just knew how to take care of it no problem. But yeah, that actually was a really good turning point, so to speak. It was a really big improvement for the U.S., but it was a very minor battle. But it was over U.S. Soil. I believe that was the only World War II battle over U.S. soil. Interesting little historical fact. Is polygamy legal in Mexico? I don't know. I don't know what you mean by meme or genuine. I try to keep it genuine. Uh, work's tiring a lot of the time. I mean, it gets. I mean, my manager seems to be under stress, and sometimes it leaks out on me. So, but that's just because he may not have a good way of taking the frustration out, and I'm just kind of a target because I struggle with where I am, and I'm one part of what's going out. So it's just uh, no, that's not my Discord name. What I do for work, I work at a company that's not for profit. Does he hurt you? No, he doesn't. He doesn't get physical. You'll hear the anger in his voice a lot from time to time. It's gotten a lot better since we were able to discuss what he actually wanted from me. because it was really confusing. He'd tell me one thing, then get mad at me for doing it, and then tell me another, and then get mad at me for doing that. It was really confusing to figure out what exactly he wanted until we had a discussion. And when we really discussed what was going on, it's been a lot better because now I have a much better understanding of what he wants. So that helps me a lot. Yeah, kind of like that. I have considered it, but the thing is that costs gynecomastia a lot. So am I Bulgarian? We'll find out. Uh, I'd rather not say my Discord name because I would get flooded with stuff. So I didn't make a server. There's a server that's where that I'm having trouble with someone and me running, getting it going. It's called Anime Saves My Life and Pals. So. So I'm probably gonna wrap this up soon, because I need to, get going to like a cyber me's, you know. Yeah, so people have been asking for that link, so. But yeah, I'm gonna probably wrap this up in a few minutes, just so I can go stay. That's a goal of mine, you know. Not sure what that is. Pretend story times. I'm not sure what that is. Never heard of that. I'm gonna plug in my laptop real quick. It's getting really low on power. Needs more power. R. From an American TV show. I don't really know how to do that. I don't know how to do the screen, but I mean, if you want me to like play on my phone, I might be able to do it uh, by camera. Graham, whichever character you want. Like, if you have a waifu, you can get your waifu. If you any money, just if I get tips, that's the only time I get. But yeah, favorite TV show, favorite character, favorite waifu, Graham, Greg. Only if I get tips. Okay, Burundi. I can play that on my phone probably. It's just you watch and you find a waifu who matches your personality, whose personality you like. Hey, I got a cover for my microphones. The audio ain't better this time. Just have curiosity. Is the audio any better? Shinobu is she the black haired samurai girl? Who's mine? Lillian Cronshaw. Okay, that's all I have to remember. I'm not gonna remember all those reactions. Yeah. No, I picked up some equipment to make myself sound a little better. I got a cover here. There's a pop filter I'm gonna put on soon. Okay, Burundi. I'll get my phone. Let me go to the restroom real quick. Let me go get my phone, and my phone's there. So Burundi anthem. Okay, and it's time for that Burundi anthem. Burundi anthem. Okay, one moment. See now, Burundi anthem. Is it the one? Do you know who uploaded it? Because there are a bunch of lists. So I mean, which one am I looking for the Burundi anthem? Because there's a. Is it the guy at this right here? Is that guy, or is it this one? Is that what I'm looking for? Or a different video? Just anthems. Just anthems. Okay. Let's see. I'm sorry. It's just I don't know if it's bad audio or it's just the singing. It's just the language. I can't understand the language, so it sounds kind of funny. It's probably because it's just I don't understand the language. That's why. I'm trying not to laugh. I'm sorry, but yeah, it's just can't get catchy now. What's this sound like? Sounds like a children's movie. So it's kind of like I don't know, Wizard of Oz thing. That's what it sounds like to me. Sounds like something you'd hear in a children's movie. It's not bad. bit of a march, like a march beat to it. It's like a 2/2 kind of beat. Yeah, it sounds like one of those old like 60s movies or something. You know what I mean? Yeah, like Wizard of Oz. Yeah, yeah. Okay. No, I'm not gonna march to it. That might seem like I'm making fun of them, and I don't want to make fun of the national anthem. So, uh, anything else I do a reaction to real quick? Hmm. Latvia. Um, I don't know about Latvia. I've never done. Never not really know much about. Don't really know much about Latvia. That's for sure. Reaction to Latvian anthem. Okay, Latvia. Okay. The bad thing is this audio is like I can't really make out much as far as syllables go, so I can't really I'm gonna find a different video because the syllables are a little indistinct. Stupid ad. Don't you hate the ad sometimes? But that's how you make money. The only thing you can think of. Azerbaijan. Okay, after this one, but that'll be the last one, unfortunately, because I gotta get going. Yeah, I got studying to do. So after Latvia, it's Azerbaijan. It sounds like cathedral music. You know what I mean? Um, it sounds like cathedral music. It really does. I mean, I'm hoping I don't get a copyright strike for this. Um, I'm only going to do two of these because YouTube's going to review these, and if I do another one, get a third copyright strike, I think they can take down my channel. So I'm going to only do two to find out if they say anything wrong against this. So I'll say no. I know they'll say no, but hopefully this is uh, free domain or public domain, I guess they call it. So yeah, I'm only gonna do two. I'll learn if there's any kind of copyright problems. Yeah, but this is also a it's also a review kind of thing, so that kind of falls out against it. It's sort of a live reaction. So that kind of goes. Like, I think that doesn't count as a copyright strike because it's reaction to criticism, which is allowed. No, that's probably all I can do. I'm not gonna do any more videos unless I can find out for sure. Um, if, like I said, I get a copyright strike or not. Um, okay, but no, I'm like I said, I'm gonna find out first and then go from there. But probably gonna end this in 3 more minutes, 2.5 minutes. I do keep my friends pretty small on Discord just because I can't really keep track of too much in Discord. Um, I'm not on Discord that much, so I wouldn't say that really. But love YouTube. Unfortunately, I need to work on that. I just it's probably because it's easy to watch YouTube. I mean, you want to support who you want to support, and it's really appreciated. Sometimes you got to do what's best for you. I'm not saying you can't do YouTube, but it's up for you. Do you want to do YouTube or do you not want to? That's the thing. It's like, what do you want to do with your life? And it's like, if you're happy watching YouTube, then that's what you want to do. Do what makes you happy. Um, for me, I want to be doing things that keep me active. Like doing this YouTube channel, it keeps me active. Figuring out how to show people change is possible. That's something I enjoy doing. In order to do that, I have to not watch YouTube as much. Um, just something I have to do. So that's just something I'm going to have to sacrifice. But I'm hoping doing these challenges, doing these budgeting things will help me to, well, be able to afford better, better things in my life, basically. Um, Tell me, do you guys think I should? Because if I'm only using $20 of my spent money for purchases throughout the week, should I use some of the rest of my money for instructors on like italki? Should I be allowed to do that or not? The only thing is, what does he allow them for monetization or not? Because that's a big issue. That's a big if. That's a problem. So a lot of people let you use music for non-monetization, but as soon as you use them for monetization, it's a copyright strike. Well, I'm gonna have to call it. It's it's almost 6:30 here. But yeah, I'm going to in 13 and a half hours, at 8 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time tomorrow, I'm going to attempt a live stream. I'm not sure Google will or YouTube will let me. What was my last relationship? About 15 years ago. About 15 years ago. I'm going to try for 8 a.m. tomorrow, Eastern Daylight Time, so people that are outside the world can tune in. And let's see. So that'll be it. Have a good day, everyone.